we have the perfect answer for this board. Huh, this should be interesting. During our experiments with Ancient Void Hound, we also built a big demon hunter, our Ancient Big Souls deck. This deck uses Raging Fell Screamer and Pit Commander to help us cheat out Ancient Void Hound a little bit earlier, while still having a strong enough package to keep us fighting in the early game. Our original versions didn't have Eldrachi Warblades and Soul Shard Lapidary, but we were dying way too frequently before we could even drop Pit Commander or Ancient Void Hound. But adding the Warblades and the Lapidaries improved our chances of making it into the late game and made the deck feel so much more powerful. With this build, Big Demon Hunter almost feels viable, but whatever the case, the games were fun, so check out this highlight and let me know what you think. Priest takes Void Hound and features. No, I don't. Please no. Oh, speaking of Paladin, okay, let's find out. Philosophy not so great. Ancient Void Hound we want later or off of Pit Commander. Shard Shatter Mystic, very good if we can shuffle some stuff in. And believe it or not, I'm gonna hold the Twin Slice to help us deal with an early. Two things that require soul fragments. To deal with an early. Whatchamacallit? Aldor Attendant buffed 2/2, but he didn't play the Aldor Attendant, so we're not gonna get completely steamrolled. Feels good. That's fine. I don't think there's a need to coin out hero power here.
The best defense is a great defense.
Okay, yeah, that is worth a coin. Yeah. We get to swing. The double jumps will draw us. In this deck, we only have Philosophy, Consume Magic, but Skull of Gul'dan is the main target. Is that it? Yes, okay. Gosh, I might have to use a Twin Slice here. He's still putting the pressure. We need our Eldrachi Warblades. Let's see, Consume Magic wouldn't help us here, Philosophy wouldn't help us here. So, and Skull of Gul'dan is, we're not ready to use it in outcast position, so. We don't really want to cast Double Jump. This version does not run I-Beam. I'd really like to pair Lapidary with Eldrachi Warblades. I need to top deck Eldrachi Warblades now. Fudge. I'm gonna take 8 damage. I have to have some board presence though. I'll save the Twin Slice and Second Slice to pair with Eldrachi Warblades if we get it in time. You know, we don't die first.
Reporting for duty.
We hear you like Paladin. Uh-huh. Yeah. Alright. So as to avoid the face damage, we are definitely going to trade. We're alive at 4. If I get Consume Magic... Okay.
No one holds me back. What's wrong? Lost your watch.
Consume Magic allowed us to keep our 5/5 alive, keep fighting for the board. Consecration doesn't kill us here, he needs more than just that. Still a couple turns out from being able to hit Commander. Nice timing on that. It is our best play. This is actually good against... We're alive at 4. We didn't draw any of our healing. So we can kill this. This is good against the ancient, whatchamacallit? Ancient Guardian off of Libram of Hope. He hasn't played any of the rest of the Libram package. But just going for 1 card draw, like the only thing we could actually play if we use that for card draw right now is Philosophy. So there's no real benefit to using the card draw aspect from this right now. We can drop this next turn if he plays something with 1 health.
Reporting for duty.
Don't buff him. We have the perfect answer
I know.
for this board. Going ahead and killing that. Yes, we get 1 less on this guy. But wow. Just there was not a better way in time to play that. Now he can Libram of Hope, or I mean Libram of Justice, or that. Actually, that's okay though.
I must have slain 100 or so. A misstep.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. That's going to go to a 1/1. So whatever. And now it's going to die.
My blades will sing.
Can we win this? Is it possible?
Put your faith in the light.
I need, oh no, we already used Consume Magic number 2. Okay. Another of our pit commanders is just a big taunt in the way. That's all it does. Ah, I thought it might be Philosophy. And then we could copy, Ancient Void Hound. By the way, our inability to draw any, like, lifesteal. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on this. We'll have 3 mana left over. We can't Sociologist, but we might get some Soul Fragments that keep us alive. We finally got this, but we can't attack in with it. I'm gonna cycle or shuffle some more.
Slice twice, thrice.
Okay. If he's got a way to silence my taunt, I'm in trouble. Okay, that's fine. Don't care. I mean, currently that just dies to my Ancient Void Hound, but I'm gonna kill it. Alright. We finally get to do some fun stuff. Oh, and here is another Ancient Void Hound. Okay.
Such a beautiful shield.
So we're back up to 18.
Slice twice,
So I feel okay doing this. I could hit here, but 6 damage. Well, I think this goes off first. So this will have 3 health. There's a decent chance, like 50-50. Oh no, okay. Wait, did she go off first? No, he went off first and then she went off. So we missed 1, or she did 4 damage there and 3 damage there, okay. All right, next turn we get to drop double Ancient Void Hound. And a 4/4. Oh no. Okay, oh right, it was down to 4 already because of that. 6. So I need to hit it. Wait, no. Yeah, no, I have to hit it. Bummer. Okay, so we're not building up our Ancient Void Hounds. And he needs 4 damage to kill us, so we're back down to 4 health, essentially. I can drop a Pit Commander in his way. Man, this has been a game. This has been a very interesting game. Well, that's dead. You're just feeding my minions. Vibram. So yeah, we're just gonna drop a big taunt in the way and hope that he doesn't have a way to deal with it. So now this goes down to 7. That dies. That is cool to see him eat them. Blessing of Authority, okay. And now we're dead. That turn I played the second core, or I mean the second Void Hound, thinking I could get another one out there. I don't know, I think I could have played that a little bit better. But still. That was fun. Against the chaos and the craziness and the fact that we managed to hang on as long as we did, yeah, that feels pretty good. Okay. Consume magic. I will hold on to School of Gul'dan. Hopefully we don't get punished. Should have killed the 8/8. I could have, couldn't I? I think you're right. Yeah, I should have. Ugh. Couldn't I? Could I? I did! Holy cow, you're right. I was so focused in getting value for the Ancient Void Hound that it didn't even process. Wow. Yeah, just to have this active and the soul shards in our, or the soul fragments in our deck. Go ahead and do that. Since, okay, there's no reason not to play double jump now that we have these both in basically outcast position, so that's awesome. So this will get us Consume Magic or Philosophies. It just cycles through the deck though. Marrow Slicer, don't really want to use Soul Shard Mystic. Could use this for card draw. Demon Hunter's not going to have too many things we want to silence. Next turn I may Marrow Slicer that. So we cycled a bit this turn. When you didn't kill it, I already saw the authority coming. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't kill it. If I did indeed have something I could have killed it with. I literally had blinders on, like Ancient Void Hound value. Yeah, no, it just didn't process. That's weird. We don't have any demons in hand, but this is amazing right here. So let's do that. And we're still a turn away from Skull of Gul'dan, but we'll probably just Marrow Slicer next turn. Alright. Yeah, Marrow Slicer. We'll value trade the 1/3, take the 2 damage to the face. We're still doing fine health-wise. Wow. Good thing we have this for more. Ooh. Alright. No point in doing this. Do we want more Priestesses of Fury? We could potentially get it into the outcast position. Okay. We're gonna hold back on this. And if we get an Ancient Void Hound or Pit Command, well, okay, the Pit Commanders aren't terribly enticing, other than being a taunt. Two. Oh, we can't even do it anyways. So yeah, this is our best play. Do we have Blade Dance in this version? We do not. Cool. Yeah. I'm cool with sending 4 damage into that. So this is probably a token style. Fel Guardians tells us that. So he's probably got the 9 mana dragon that summons ones based on how many you have died. That may be what this turn 1 card is. So that's going to come down before 2, well, on turn 9. So that's something to think about. Fortunately, we have lots of healing potential. Oh, crap. Sorry, I was done. I don't want to equip this just in case he's one of the weird ones that runs weapon removal. I want to go ahead and equip it when I'm going to get value out of it. Alright. Oh yeah, we're going to do it. Because it lines up perfectly. Since we have the other Eldrachi Warblades in hand, gonna go ahead and use this one just to heal for 1. And it's set up in case we get a Soul Shard Lapidary to heal us back up. Okay. I think it's time for skull number 2, and maybe we hit one of our Pit Commanders, Ancient Void Hounds, or even our Raging Fell Screamers. We're not out of the woods. I could use this, but no, let's do this. Okay, I can do that and heal a ton, so we're good. A ton.
Such a beautiful shield.
Alright. I will go ahead and take out all the minions. May as well. And also, it makes things interesting. Blade Dance doesn't help him so much. Alright, we did get an Ancient Void Hound. Should I have not killed them all? But then again, that would have meant pushing 6 more damage face, and which would have most likely killed him anyways, or he would have conceded anyways. Alright, yeah. So this version feels a lot better than our very first version.
Versus Valera.
This has a lot more potential. Feels better.
I am determined.
We're able to recover even if we're not owning the early game. Double jump. Rogue. Philosophy, no. Marrow Slicer, interesting. Was really hoping to see you demolish him. I did! Oh. Our last opponent? Or are you talking about the Paladin? We demolished our last opponent. Or, well, he conceded, if that's what you mean. As opposed to... You know what? I will double jump on one. Because we don't have any 1-drops. It would kind of be a bummer if we hit Skull of Gul'dan off this. Because it'd be in an awkward position. But yeah, this is okay. None of our 1-drops that we would pull allow us to get this into an outcast position. I will... Against Rogue, Priestess of Fury is actually quite good. So I will go ahead and pull the trigger on that. Wish he had not conceded. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. We were going to drop Ancient Void Hound the following turn pretty much no matter what. I guess Sociologist Militia won us the board too well. It's the fun balance of... Let's avoid him from evolving that. It's the fun balance between keeping yourself alive and taking out enough of their threats so that they can't burst kill you, but also not winning so hard that you demoralize your opponent before you get to play the fun stuff. So, because if you hold back too much, then you're gonna die before you get to pull off the fun stuff. But then if you're winning too well, they concede a lot of times before you get to pull off the fun stuff. There's no Togwaggle coming anytime soon, so we might just Marrow Slicer his face. We'll send this damage face, and then we'll hold back on the weapon unless we top deck another. Also make him think a little bit more defensively would be preferred, because we don't want to just give him free reign. Oh, fudge. And I am glad I took that hit in. Okay. We can kill that, no problem. Shard Shatter. We could even just Soul Shear, Consume Magic. No, that's not worth Consume Magic. So yeah, Shard Shatter and... Hero Power. We might need value out of this, and we're almost certainly going to need value out of this. And we don't have a play next turn if he plays anything out. Okay. I can face tank that actually. Is this a Highlander deck? Highlander Galakrond? Ancient Void Hound. So I could use a Twin Slice. That also makes him play around it a little bit, which is fine. That would allow me to keep this alive. I can't draw a card off of this, and I don't really want to just leave that up on the board. I don't want to use the second slice. So yeah. We're not mana efficient. Whatever. It's fine. Next turn, Priestess of Fury. Probably. Unless we get Raging Fell Screamer, which would allow us to follow up with an Ancient Void Hound the following turn, but yeah, Ancient Void Hound is fun. Seeing the reaction to a card they never see too. Right. The number of times today that we've played Ancient Void Hound and you've seen the orange outline on it that our opponent is like looking at it because they don't know what it does because nobody's seen it. Like, it's great. And I mean, he's a nice big chunky body anyways. It's just at 9 mana he's ridiculously expensive. Oh man, if we could play it. Okay. Right. Okay. Priestess is amazing. What's he doing with the rest of his 4 mana though? Just, oh wow. That's a past turn for him. Feels bad. And he's gonna feel bad that he just used his rush minion. Wow. We drew a couple of our fragments. Because now he's gonna have a challenge dealing with her. We can Priestess of Fury next turn, and then Ancient Void Hound to keep the pressure going. Kobold? Eviscerate. Okay, yeah. Glad to see that go into a minion rather than our face. Without Eldrachi Warblades, not really excited to use this. Admittedly, we have drawn a number of our... Ooh.
My blades will sing.
He's down to 9 here. He has to answer that. If he plays a minion, like a couple lackeys that are sticking around on board, we'll Ancient Void Hound. This lines up well against. If not, we'll play Pit Commander and either get an Ancient Void Lord. Oh well, we do have another Priestess of Fury. Or Pit Commander. Never mind, we don't have another Priestess of Fury. I really wanted to drop one of these this turn, but against a rogue with backstab and all this silly stuff that they've got.
No one holds me back.
Yeah. That's 3? Sure.
Pathetic. Put some soul into it.
To keep a 3/3 alive, alright. If I had had enough mana to consume magic and Ancient Void Hound, I totally would have done it. But at only 9 mana, I couldn't bring myself. By the way, we could like kill him next turn. Actually, we might have been able to kill him there. We could have killed him. Missed lethal, but that's not the goal. Guaranteed to get an Ancient Void Hound. We're never dead, even if he saps this, right? I could kill this, push 5 damage. I could attack, Ancient Void Hound, kill it. Okay, that's fun. May not be the smartest play. But we have an 11/11 Ancient Void Hound out now, as opposed to later. Because if we... See? Look, they hover over it. They don't know what it does. Okay. So, because if we draw our Ancient Void Hound out of our deck off of Pit Commander, the trigger doesn't go off. Because it gets summoned onto the board, and that's it. It doesn't get its own end of turn effect. So he's currently dead, unless he, like, taunts this up. Or saps this. Are we gonna get to kill him with an Ancient Void Hound, maybe? They give up before we get to do it, but the Ancient Void Hound was the reason. And that's it this time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to tap that like button, smash that subscribe button, and share your perspective in the comments below. We release videos here every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And if you want to watch the experiments happening live, with the possibility of your comments showing up in a future video, check out our stream at twitch.tv/SSAlchemist. You're awesome. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.